There's a story of what never happened that's been told thousands of times. A story of political murder and revenge, sorrow and crippling doubt. A family of famous American actors named Booth all knew this story by heart. Father and sons, they'd played it many times. This story is William Shakespeare's tragical history of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. The father of the acting family, the mad tragedian Junius Brutus Booth, had moved 2 generations of theater-goers on 2 continents with his portrayal of the melancholy prince. The older son, Edwin Booth, won enduring fame as the finest Hamlet of them all, becoming the standard to which all actors aspired and none reached, with his 100-night run in the title role in New York City during the last winter of the Civil War. The younger son, John Wilkes Booth, had played Hamlet too, but he won far more fame for his spectacular, violent portrayal of the murderous tyrant Richard III in another of Shakespeare's tragedies. Prince Hamlet is sworn to avenge the murder of his father, King Hamlet. The killer is none other than the dead king's brother Claudius, Hamlet's uncle, who has elevated himself to the Danish throne by his crime, and in the bargain has incestuously taken his brother's widow, Gertrude, the prince's mother, as his wife. But doubt drains away Hamlet's native resolution. He cannot bring himself to kill. Then, in the 3rd act, the hesitant avenger comes upon his guilty uncle alone and vulnerable. On his knees, his back turned and his eyes closed, Claudius will be easy to dispatch. Hamlet bears his sword. But then the prince, who has thought long and hard about the geographies of the undiscovered country of the dead, is stricken again by doubt. He decides that this is not the time to strike, for Claudius is on his knees in prayer, and to kill him thus clean-souled will be to send him straight to heaven, hardly a fitting punishment for his cold-blooded murder of his own brother, all the more so when Hamlet reflects that his father's own unshriven ghost is consigned to a purgatory of fearful punishment. Hamlet sheathes his sword. 2 more acts remain before the stage is strewn with corpses, and the prince perceives that the rest is silence. The irony is that the usurper had been unable to shed his guilt. Claudius remained unforgiven, with no hope of salvation. He couldn't pray. He couldn't repent his crime so long as he continued to enjoy the fruits of that crime. My crown, mine own ambition, and my queen. Act 3, Scene 3. Had Hamlet run Claudius through on the spot, his uncle's soul would have been hell-bound after all, and Hamlet would have freed himself from the treble-sworn promise of vengeance he had made to his father's perturbed spirit.